All right, it's time for another little rant session. It's May 11th at 5:19 p.m. It is a Saturday. Um, great. I have no clue where I left off, but yeah. Today I uploaded a video, like a long form video, I should say. Um, Pretty proud of that one. It's definitely a step up from my last one because my last one was pretty bad. Um, I knew it was bad. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was low effort, and I could have done better. But yeah, that made me feel good, some type of way. But today, I kind of just I don't know. I've been fixating on doing this for a while because I like doing it, and I've kind of had some stuff to talk about, get off my chest type beat. I have no clue where I am. I believe I started here. I also switched to 1.20.4 just because I found an Octoad version for it. But I think um okay, what do I want to do? Hold on. Sorry. I don't know. I guess I'll just go explore for shit. I think well, I don't think I've gone down the rabbit hole again of women. For me it's woman, but I just can't. I don't know, dude. I get on like a month stride. I get on a good month. I get on a good month of like doing really good for myself, and then it just I don't know. It all resets in a way. It's kind of weird. You know, I'll tell myself for a month, like, you know, I don't know. Like this last time, there was something that happened that just like kind of like I don't know, clicked it off for me like completely, and I was like, I'm done with this type thing. And now it's back. It's so annoying. But I think a very big issue with my life currently is I don't have like I have friends. It's not true, but I don't have friends that like I hang out with all the time, and I think that I guess as corny as it sounds, I feel like I'd like a reward in life whenever I do something good, I guess. I think I think right now I feel like I want to say unfulfilled, but like to an extent I feel fulfilled. But like today, like uh, the past like month I've been just on the weekends nonstop just editing and recording for my main channel video, and now that it's out I feel really good. Um and now I'm on the part where like I got to come up with a new idea and then research for that idea and write a script and all that, which is my least favorite part of making a video. To be honest, I don't I hate doing that, but I mean objectively it's the easiest. But anyways, like I don't know, I feel like every once in a while like I'd like to be able to like go out and do something fun, and right now in my life I just don't do that just because of the way things are. All my friends, I don't have too many of them, but most of them are far away from me because of school and just like online friends, and then one of them has a boyfriend, and that kind of stops me from talking to them that much because I feel weird about doing it. Because personally I wouldn't be cool with it, so I don't know. But I wanted to talk about a plethora of things, and one of them is just like, how do you balance loving yourself and like loving the things around you, I guess. For me, like I feel like a lot of people tell you like you gotta love yourself, blah 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 blah, before you can like love anyone else and things like that. And to an extent, I get it. If you completely hate yourself, I mean, you're just like you're gonna end up living for someone else rather than yourself, which I mean I do to an extent. I kind of want to everything I want to do is for other people in the grand scheme of things, but I mean it's very much my success is the reason why I want to do things. But like I don't hate myself by any means. Like I think I'm like the best, you know. But I also, I don't know, like, I just feel unfulfilled, I guess, with life. And that goes into my last topic where I talked about, you know, just like, I feel like I'm just at a weird point in the world where, like, nothing I do matters, I guess, and, like, I'm kind of just in, like, a pause period where, like, I'm building up, you know? Like in a training arc for, like, in, like, an anime. You know, you gotta go. Great, I was already here. I feel like I'm going through, like, a training arc right now where I'm just, like, kind of like, you know, that just building up myself to eventually get, when I get the opportunity for something, I can seize the day type of thing. Which I'm doing very well at right now, by no means. I'm not complaining, and I'm very happy with where I'm at, I guess. I say I guess, but I don't know. I feel like I'm doing everything correct right now, I guess. And obviously things could be better, but things could also be a lot worse, and I'm very aware of that. And so I'm not like, I don't know. I just sometimes, like, again, like right now, like I just wish I had something to do, you know? Like right here, like today I've been kind of just sitting around doing pretty much nothing. I've kind of done some research for another video, but I mean, I'm just kind of just sitting around, just waiting for something to watch or waiting for something to do. Because I don't really like playing video games as it stands right now. I play League and I play chess, but, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just wasting time whenever I play those games, uh, which is really weird for me to say out loud. But I don't know. I feel like it's just a big waste of time, and I could be doing something more productive. But at the same time, like, I definitely do deserve breaks, and, like, I need breaks. Otherwise, I'm just gonna end up giving out, you know? And I'm gonna start doing things out of and resenting doing it rather than just, like, doing it, you know? Work is work at the end of the day. It's not always gonna be fun, but it shouldn't always be dreadful, I guess, in my head. But that leads me back to, like, my first thing is, like, how do you balance that? I mean, I'm not really having a hard time because I couldn't, even if there wasn't, even if, like, I wanted to never take a break or always take a break, there's nothing really to take a break to, so it doesn't really matter for me right now. But I feel like I need new friends, and that's really hard for me. I don't know. I don't like a lot of people. I don't know. And especially, like, with the current situation I'm in, like, I don't have a job that's gonna make me meet new friends. I had the same group of people that I work with every day, and they're all like 20 years older than me. So, like, we're cool, but, like, we're never gonna be, like, best friends or nothing, which is fine. It's whatever. But it kind of, like, limits to where I can network and, like, talk with other people, you know. And I don't know. I feel stuck again. And I think I said that last time. I just feel stuck. It's very much a word that continues to play through my mind. Where right now I think I'm working probably the hardest I've ever worked, and I don't know. My actual job, my actual work has been slow recently, so I'm having a lot of time at home to, like, really, like, sit down and, like, work on my videos and stuff, and hopefully I don't know, it pays off soon. Like, I don't really want to be working right now. I'd love to be able to just edit all day for a job, even if it was making low money, because I'm very poor. I'm very poor right now for my job. I don't get paid too much because I don't get hours. But it just means the threshold for, like, how much money I need to make on the internet is just a lot lower. Because if I could consistently make even the same amount as I do at my job right now, I'll quit. I'll quit and just focus on this full time, and hopefully, because I believe in myself. And if I have something to back it, then I'll feel more like, confident with it. But I don't know. I feel like something's missing in a way. I don't know. I don't have friends, which I always knew was gonna be the case. I always knew when I graduated high school, like, it was just gonna be a pretty, like, solo arc. And I mean, for the most part, it's fine. I just, you know, every once in a while, I wish I could just go out, you know, do something fun for the day, you know, just take a break, get my mind distracted off, like, all my little insecure problems that I have that aren't really problems. I just find things to complain about, as humans do. And nothing will ever be perfect, so there will always be something to complain about, which is good. But I don't know, I wish there was a little bit more, I guess. And I don't really know how to get more. Like I don't know, like I'm very new to this whole adult thing, and like where do you even go to like meet friends? I feel like most of the time I meet people was through other people. Obviously I was in school for quite a long time. I just thought to myself I need to do time/day, but that ain't gonna work. But I feel like I don't know, like I'm 19, like I can't go to a bar, like that's definitely a place I know people go to like meet others, but I can't do that, like I'm just not of age, nor do I really want to meet people like that. I don't know, I don't ever plan on drinking myself. And I don't know, I feel like if you go to a bar you're just kind of like old, which isn't like a bad thing. I just, you know, if I want friends I'm gonna be able to talk to every day and stuff, you know. And just, I'm at a weird spot. And also I've been kind of craving playing Minecraft a little bit. I've been trying to play, I don't know, again, I wish I had something to kind of just fill my time when I'm not like doing stuff. I really want to get to the point where I could stream, honestly. If I can like get to a point where I could stream and there's just people watching, I'll have a lot better time, and that would be a nice little thing I could do for myself. But right now, it's just a waste of time for me, personally. I don't know. It's not the time yet, but I just I feel weird, and I don't know what to do, and I don't even, if I wanted to ask for advice, like I don't even know who to ask for advice, because anyone that I'm gonna talk to for advice is gonna be older than me, and in the time period that they lived, it's just gonna be different than the time period I'm living in now. And then on top of it, like everyone's different, you know, like the way that they go about their lives, especially their lives at the age that I am, is gonna be completely different than the way I want to do it, you know. Like I don't know, I feel like people right now are just out there like fucking up at my age, and I don't want to do that. I want to like really just like set it in, you know. I don't know, I guess my life goal, my life plan is to make it before I'm like 25, and then from there I could I don't know, like a lot of people spend like the first 10 years of like their adult life just like doing whatever they want, and then spending the next 20, 30 getting their life back together so they can retire and live old or whatever. And that's just, I don't know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to play catch up. That sounds so awful. But who knows? I can't see what the future's like. All I know is that I'm just gonna keep trying and keep working at it until it happens. So it just, I don't know, it's just it's a weird spot. And it I, I guess to an extent I wonder what other people think, because everyone's different, and that's, you know, a versatility thing. And also people are just different from me in general and how they think. So actually I'm gonna grind gunpowder tonight. And to an extent I kind of wonder, like, what do other people think about this, and what I wonder if anybody else is kind of going through it. One of my good friends that I talk to now, he's going through the same thing, but like he doesn't, he's a lot different than me. He doesn't like try to make it an issue or anything. And instead of like, I don't know, like I feel bad because he very much like has committed, like I'm gonna be his friend type thing, which is true. I'm never not gonna be his friend or nothing, but it's just not like, I don't know. I feel weird that like I'm just that guy, you know. I'm just like the one person, you know. It makes me feel like, I don't know. Just more shit that I'm just overthinking. These mobs are annoying. But I don't know. I wish I could do something, I guess. I hate being out of control of things, especially when it comes to just my life specifically. Like all the issues that I'm going through are all like personal things, you know, like they're not like issues like, oh my gosh, I'm getting sued or something. I don't know, that was a weird example. But nothing that, I don't know, it's just all in my head, I guess I should say. And I don't know, I wish I could escape it somehow, but I don't really know how to do that. And I guess if you're watching this, you can leave a comment, you know. People actually commented on the last one, that really surprised me. I don't expect anybody to watch these things. But I feel like I'm close to something also at the same time. I feel like right now, like I'm climbing a hill in a way. I feel like the top of the mountain's coming soon. I don't know why, and maybe I'm completely wrong, and I'm not letting that affect my pacing or how I'm living. I'm not trying to change it up to knowing, you know, like at the end of the mile, at the end of a mile, you know, you kind of want to sprint it out, you know, you want to give it everything you have at the very end because you know it's coming to an end, so you want to, you know, all gas type thing. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just keeping it at the same moderate pace, trying not to slow down, not trying to get too ahead of myself. But I don't know. I feel like I've been like at a in terms of a graph, I've been just at a gradual, like continuous straight line, and I feel like I deserve an up. I guess, I don't know. You don't deserve anything in life. Everything's earned, but I don't know. I'm just hoping something comes around in a way. But I mean, my videos are getting better, which is something that makes me very happy and very proud. But I mean, at the end of the day, who cares? I guess. I don't know. None of it really matters. But I just hope things work out, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm just repeating myself, and I feel like before I click the record button, I always have so much to say, and then I just click it, and then I just lose everything. Talking out loud, I don't know. It just makes me forget everything, in a way. Because everything's in my head, and it's kind of weird for me to speak out loud. Especially to nothing and nobody. I'm just playing a game talking. It's also very weird to me. But I'm doing it, because I need to. If you're watching this, I hope your life's good, you know? I don't know. I expect most of like these little rants to be viewed like long after like I discuss them, you know, like years in the future. I'm hoping that when like I break a brink of success, that people come back and like find this and like watch it and listen to it and listen to like, I don't know. I also like feel like I keep saying the word like. I hate that I do this now. It's so annoying. I swear I used to never say like, and now I use it as a filler word. It always annoys me when other people do it. But anyways, I feel that. What I was gonna say. I feel like I forgot what I was gonna say, dude. That's annoying. Oh, I feel like, damn it, I keep using it. I feel I'm at a time right now where like, and I said it again. I feel like, okay, whatever. Yeah, that's actually insane. I'm just at a period where, like, as I get older, I feel that looking back is just going to be less cringeworthy, if that makes sense. Like, when you look at things you were doing when you're 12, you're like, what was I doing? What was I thinking, you know? And in 10 years from now, looking at what I'm saying now, I just think that it's not going to be as, like, cringe or whatnot. I'm just going to, like, obviously, hopefully in 10 years, I'm not feeling the exact same way, and, like, I've grown and changed, right? But also, I hope that, like, I feel fine with the things I'm saying, I guess. I don't know. It's just this weird little thing. But anyways, when I reflect upon these things in years in advance, like, I hope that I'm, like, more so proud of, like, I guess, where I came instead of just like cringing at it and being like, how could I be like this? Because most of the time when you look at yourself, you're kind of like, why was I doing this and why was I not doing that, you know? But I feel like right now, I feel like I'm in a spot where it's not something like I'm not doing, I'm just at this point in time. None of this is probably making sense at all, because it's barely making sense in my head. I just feel that I'm at a point where what's happening is what's happening, and I'm just like playing around it, if that makes sense. What? Oh, okay, I guess I can't use the crafting table anymore. But I just, I don't know. I just, again, I live in the future a lot. I live in the future, and I work for the hopes of a future, you know? Like, everything I do is pretty much just motivated on what's to happen rather than what's happening now. Because the thing about YouTube and, like, uploading and, like, people commenting on your stuff, like, it's cool. And it means the world to me that, like, someone actually sits down and, like, watches one of my videos, you know? Like, someone sits down and watches one of my, not sits down and watches one of my, I mean, some people do, but I'm saying more so, people sit and watch my shorts every day. And even if they never come back, and even if they never see me again, they did it one time. And that, like, to an extent amazes me that, like, something that I created right here in this room that I've, you know, lived in for years, and, like, in this city that I've lived in since I was born, like, someone out there in the world has, like, watched what I did, you know? And that, like, always makes me happy, but I don't see it. Whereas, like, when I used to stream and people would, like, live interact with me, like, you're just there, you're there watching or not watching them, but you're there, like, seeing them in real time. With YouTube, it's like people are commenting on things I did, like, months ago still, you know? And it's like the connection is different, and it makes my understanding of, like, people actually really do, like, care about my content and, like, watch it, even if it's at a small scale. It makes it harder to, like, kind of fathom and put together. I'm also just always constantly working on the next thing, you know? Nothing like my video got uploaded today, and, like, I always, whenever it, like, actually releases, like, I always watch it on YouTube. And obviously I've seen the video before because I made it. And so, also for a reason, like, it makes it not, like, as cool when I make it. Like, I feel like the video is, like, a lot worse than it is, just because I've seen it a lot, and, like, I edited it. I don't know. It's just a weird little thing. I like to compare myself to Sunny V2 a lot. If you've ever watched him, not like in the sense that, like, he's definitely better than me. Like, he's really good at editing. I want to get. I kind of like am inspired by him. I'd like to get to a point where he's. I feel like I just really like the way he edits, and from a viewer's perspective, I feel like it's a lot more enjoyable than, like, something like Mr. Beast, you know? Mr. Beast is editing for optimality, for, like, retention rates and things like that, and for engagement, which is fine. I think that's very justifiable, and I understand that, but that's not how I want to make things. I want to make things that are enjoyable to watch. I guess, I don't know, because Mr. Beast's videos are obviously enjoyable to watch, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. I've never thought about this far. I don't know how to explain this, but I just don't like the, like, forced. I don't know. I feel like you make what you make, and that's just it. And, like, you do what you can. Whereas Mr. Beast will, like, you know, he experiments with things, which is fine, and, like, he just tries to find the most optimal thing, which also, I guess, in a sense, makes it to where, okay, you're editing for your viewers to enjoy, you know. But I mean, I don't know. I just I really like the way Sunny V2 edits, and he a big problem with my editing now is that I just don't do After Effects. I don't know After Effects at all. And it's something I need to learn. And if I knew how to do After Effects and I knew how to, like, make my own animations and stuff, my videos would be 10 times better, just automatically. Just, I mean, obviously I'd have to get a little bit skilled at it, but because there's just a lot of things that I just can't do right now. And also, as I get better with After Effects, like, there's a lot of things I could just add, you know, just make it to just enhance my videos. But I just feel like I'm at a point, like, I've been thinking about, like, today, like, remembering what my very first video I ever made was, which isn't even on the internet. I've never uploaded it because I made videos for 2 weeks before I even uploaded them on any platform. Like, I have the video still, but like that video, it was so bad, it was so trash. In comparison to like now I'm making like 15-minute like narrative videos, and like the editing and just like the overall like the voiceover, even like everything's improved like 100x, you know. And it makes me like really like happy that, because not only does it like make me happy for the sense that I'm improving, but like I've learned a skill on my own, you know. Which is kind of weird because I don't think I've ever done that before. I guess drawing, but I don't know, just one day I started drawing and I was good at it. And I used to hate drawing, and now that I'm good at drawing, like I like drawing when I need to draw. I still don't draw every day or draw like at all because I don't I don't like drawing for myself. It makes no sense to me. I like giving it to other people, and I'm not gonna just draw to give it to other people. And like I learned the piano, I guess, but someone taught me how to do that. I took that in high school, so editing's like the only thing that I just learned out of my own, like, I guess, passion, you know. And After Effects would also be pretty cool to learn, but right now it just seems way too dank, and I don't even know how to go about doing it. Like how I learned editing was, I don't know, it was a lot of trial and error, and also I had a friend, my same friend who is my friend now. He also like sat there and like helped me a little bit and taught me some basic stuff. And then from there I kind of just like learned as I went and found out certain things. But thinking about it now, like how would you even, if you had no one helping you, how would you even look up what you want, you know? Like in editing software, there's things called timestamps, where basically it just moves the thing from whatever position you have it in to whatever position you want to have it in at in time. And I don't even know how you would explain that into Google. Yeah, I don't know. But I guess you could probably just look up like After Effects basics tutorial, and you could probably find something. But it's just not something I really want to learn right now. I also I guess I'm doxing or exposing myself. I don't pay for Premiere Pro. I definitely have that illegally downloaded because it's like $100 a month. I ain't doing all that. But I'd have to legally download that, and it's just kind of annoying. And like my Photoshop, I had to like do some weird stuff because it wouldn't let me use it because it was illegally downloaded. Luckily, I haven't ran into that problem with Premiere Pro, but I don't know. It's a little exposed. If you're watching this and you hear this part, you know, type beat. I don't know what I'm doing. I should probably build a house or something. But I guess I'd just like to end this off with a little impingement of what I think should happen. I guess maybe like a little progress. So right now, like my YouTube's doing really well. Just in the sense of me personally, and as much as like I feel like I'm gonna make it one day, it's also kind of unfathomable to me that some things like, I guess, working in a sense. Like obviously it's not like 20 billion views every month or anything. But like people like really watch my stuff, and like my numbers are like not 1, not 0, you know? And that's like also kind of insane to me, like unfathomable. But the past like week, and the past week, like two of my short videos that I made, like they were just not that good. Like they were low effort. I was tired, and I was more so focusing on my long form. Because I mean, my shorts are cool and all, but I don't really like. I don't know. Shorts are really hard to like do like really cool stuff with, and it's also like a daily thing rather than like a constant, you know, grind type of thing. Whereas I feel like long form is like a lot more plain to work with and a lot bigger like field to work with. I just but I locked back in. I stopped just doing low effort stuff. I'm like trying again. I guess I should say. Um, and so I just need to continue doing that. And honestly, I just need to continue keep on the track that I'm going. I think the track I'm going right now is really good. I had a video hit 10K. I don't know if that happened the last time I did on one of these, but I had a video hit 10,000 views, like a long form video, and that, I don't know, that made me like feel some type of way, you know? Like, that's a lot. It's like double digits, and it was really cool. I don't know, like the video was good, and I got a lot of views on a lot. I got a substantial amount of views on it, and like, I don't know, my efforts kind of did really well, and it kind of made me really happy. And I wish I could like retain that for a lot longer, but like it's only like a day thing, because I mean at the end of the day it is just a number. But I don't know. And I guess on the life side, like, I don't know, I'm working my ass off. It's summer. I live in California, and I build fences every day. And it's starting to get really fucking hot. And when it's hot and you're out in the fucking sun all day, carrying shit and building shit, and it's like fucking an 8-hour day, it just fucking sucks the life out of you. You just get home and you just don't want to do fucking jack shit and nothing. You just want to go to bed. And also, like, I'm going real hard in the gym. I'm like, I don't know, I weigh 175 right now. And before I started the gym, I've been at 150 for like the past year or two. So like, I'm bulking up, you know, and it kind of also makes me kind of happy. I look like shit right now though, because I don't get a haircut or shave until like I have a social interaction that matters. That isn't like hanging out with a friend. That's like something out of my comfort zone, you know. Which is a weird little thing that I do, but I just do it because it kind of, if I want to not look ugly, I gotta do something, you know? I gotta force myself into doing something. But I'm in a transition phase, I feel like, right now. And like, I need to get over this girl. That's what I really need to do. If I could do that, like, I'd be a lot happier. But it's just so hard when every day I'm just alone. And no one hits my phone up except for one person. And all we do is just sit and call and pretty much just talk shit to each other for fucking 8 hours and do nothing. And I just need to, I don't know, I need something, I guess. I'd like to have one little fun little thing that like makes me happy, or I have fun doing that isn't I don't know, that isn't content creation. Damn it. Oh, okay, another one. But other than that, like, I feel like everything's going well to an extent. I bought Weezer tickets. I don't think I talked about that last time. I don't think I bought those yet. Fucking expensive, and I'm broke as shit, but I gotta go see the Blue Album, which is one of my favorite albums, in October. So that will be fun. But I've kind of like somewhat ruined it for myself, because I don't know, I want this girl to go with me, and she just egos me every time I talk to her, so she's probably just gonna ego me again, and then I'm just gonna feel some type of way when I go, because it's gonna be like, oh, this is really cool, and it would have been even cooler if I went with her, you know? Damn it. But I hope if you're watching this, things are going cool. I don't know, maybe you learn something. I doubt it, but maybe you learn something. But I had this little quote, and if you listen to this, you could tell me if it's corny or not. But I thought of this like just randomly. I don't know. It was above all and see no one, which sounds like kind of a hard quote in my head, but it's probably really corny. But I'd like to make that my tagline. That'd be a pretty cool tagline to have. But obviously, I'm not above all yet, and I can still see people. So. Oh, another thing. There's some baddies at the gym. That also makes me really depressed. That also funnels my whole obsession for women. Whenever I go to the gym and there's just some like bad bitches in there, and I'm like looking ugly as shit. It's 5 in the morning. Like, cause I don't shower or nothing before I go to the gym, so I look like I got bad head and shit. And I'm just there to lift weights. I don't really care. But like, got bad bitches up in the gym. I'm looking crazy, and like, there's no shot I'm fucking. They're not even looking my way type beat, you know. And like, it motivates the fuck out of me. It's like, if I had everything right now, if I was rich, if I was famous right now, like, if I looked good, you know, felt good and shit, like, ooh, life could be a lot different. Life could be a whole lot different. But yeah, I don't know. Progress. I feel like emotionally, I guess I should say, like, I feel like emotionally I'm not improving. Like, I'm kind of just staying, I'm not like declining that much. I'm just kind of staying stationary. But like, I feel like on the life side of things and life progress side of things, like, I'm very much doing better on a pretty decent scale. You know, things are working out to an extent. Slowly, each day, getting closer and closer to the goal, which is really, really good. But again, I'll see what happens, you know? Who knows what's to come tomorrow. Anything can happen ever. All it takes is one person, one thing, one opportunity, and my life could be changed. And again, I'm just working for that opportunity, you know? I feel the definition of luck, I'm using this definition from now on. Definition of luck is skill plus is opportunity plus preparation equals luck. So basically, if luck is 100, you could have a 99 opportunity and 1% preparation, but you're still going to get to that 100 because, you know, you just had a god opportunity and you just got a really good opportunity, you know, like unfailable type of opportunity. But all I need, if I work hard enough, if I just even get a 10 opportunity, and I just, you know, I'm sitting here for years preparing for that opportunity, I could seize the moment and take off. And that's all it takes. And, you know, sometimes in life you only get one opportunity. I don't want to just be I don't want to be missing it, you know? I really don't. I can't. If I fuck up an opportunity that's really good, I'm never going to be able to live it down, you know? I'm just never going to be able to do that. I've also I guess I'm extending this, but I don't really care. This is guy on YouTube. His name is Nico. Sorry, hold on, I'm ADHDing. Okay. This is guy on YouTube. His name is Nico, and he does these. I think he's the one that's kind of inspired me to do these little rants. But like, I don't care about any of this, like getting views or nothing. But he does these little like old school. He plays like probably like 1.8 Minecraft, and he just sits there and talks about different topics. And his takes are very interesting. I believe he's older than me. I'm pretty sure he is. But he talks about some things, and I agree with some of his points. I disagree with others, but I like the way that he goes about things, and I think he's doing the thing for not only for like his own personal goals and dreams and whatnot, but I think also because it helps him out, just like in the same way this kind of helps me out. You know, I like just talking. And it's also an archive for me. I like having that archive because these YouTube videos will never get deleted, you know? But he made a video the other day where I forgot what it was called. It was like, but he was talking about relationships and it's okay to be alone. I think that's what the video was called. It's okay to be alone or something. And although I agree, being alone sucks balls. Now, here's the two sides of the coin that I feel like people play. I feel like people play, I'm alone, so now I'm just gonna fill my life with just random shit to not be alone, which I don't think is any better than being alone. I think, you know, just being around people that moderately like fulfill you and are just there to like kind of like fill in a gap that you need to be filled. But I feel like it's like filling in a square, or filling in a square with a triangle, you know? Like, yeah, it's helping out to a degree, but it's never going to like fully patch you. And it's like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. Like, it's gonna stop the pain for like to a degree. It's going to slow things down, but it's still actively hurting you. And eventually the band-aid's gonna blow off and you're back at square one. And then you just wasted all that time for nothing, you know? And I don't like going about that with my life. I like to just either face issues head on or just let things ride full on, you know? If I'm going to be upset about something, I'll let myself be fully upset about it for however long I need to be upset. And then I'll recuperate, reestablish myself, and get to the point where I need to be. And I feel like his points were, one of his points was you need to love yourself before you can go into a relationship, which is true. But to a degree, I don't love myself. And it sounds weird to say, but I just wish I was different, I guess, in my mind. But I think also the way I think is like really perfect. Just for the like perfect for the goal I want to hit, you know? My mindset on things very much cucks me a lot of times, and it makes me like not be able to join things that I should be able to enjoy. But at the same time, it keeps me moving forward. I why do I have that? That actually doesn't do anything. And I don't know. I'd love to talk to that guy, honestly. I feel like he is one of the people that is someone that I'd like to talk to just on a non-content thing, just off stream. I love to just have a long conversation with him about life, because I feel like he has a lot of wisdom, and I feel like when he talks, like, he's obviously trying to talk for a video, and he thinks of ideas to talk about. But I feel like when he does think of an idea, he actually talks from a place of like pre-thought and things like that, and it's not just forcing, which I like a lot. But I mean, he's a lot bigger than me, so I'm never gonna hit him up. I've only watched 2 of his videos, if I'm being honest. I've watched the one that like really blew him up. I watched that before it blew up. It was just on my thing, and I clicked on it one morning because I had nothing else to watch. And it I think the video was called "Relationships Are Hard." If you want to go watch it, it's pretty good. And in that video he talks about how he broke up with his girlfriend and he's in a weird spot. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. That I feel like I'll continue my point, but I think from listening to him and his thing, I feel like he has a more like normal mindset on things, where I feel like my mindset on a lot of things is just abnormal, you know? Like, I don't know, I don't believe in having fun that much. Like, grind your ass out while you're young, and get to a point where by 25 you can, you know, do as much fun as you fucking want forever, you know, because you've already done, you set yourself up. But I think that's another part of my issue is like I've never experienced a girlfriend, like an adult girlfriend, I should say. My only relationship was in the 8th to 9th grade, and like I was a very different person than I am now. I was very much, and I changed a lot from that relationship. Actually, I learned so much, and I give it a big testament of who I am today. I feel like a big reason of who I am right now is because of that relationship, and I just realized a lot of things. But since then, I've talked to girls, I've hung out with girls, blah blah blah, whatever. But I've never like dated a girl since then. I feel like also like that is also driving me to wanting it so bad. It's just a common like human thing, you know, when you don't have something, you know, like you hear all these things about how relationships are really good, whatever, blah 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 blah. Just like anything, like the common thing is like money. Obviously, if you had $1 billion right now, you could do whatever you want, you could buy whatever you want, you feel like you would be happy. But you've never experienced it, and you've experienced it on like a very small degree, you know, like you work and you can buy yourself something cool. But I feel like I feel like that also drives me really much to wanting it so bad, especially because I'm a lot more mature than I was then, and I feel like now, like I whereas before I didn't have much to offer. Now I feel like I have a lot more to offer. Obviously, I'm not rich or have any sort of backing behind me. I just, everything I offer in a relationship is just purely me, which is also something that conflicts me a lot because it's like, if someone asks you why should I date you, like what's the answer, you know? Like I feel like other people, could say like, I have this going for me. I have this. I have a nice job. I have a concrete, source of income, whatever. I feel like I don't know. I don't have myself, like I'll improve your life, but if you don't give me the opportunity, obviously I'm not gonna be able to do that. So it's this weird little thing, but because of that, I feel like that's why like I loan for it so much. It's just a lot of things stacked on top of each other. I'm lonely. I was so close, like, and it just pisses me off because I didn't care until everything fucking fell apart, and then I was like, oh, now all of a sudden I want to make this my fucking whole life. It's just so fucking annoying, but it is what it is. It's so hard, man. I think about it every day. It's just like, it's cringe to an extent, like, why do I give a fuck about someone who doesn't give a fuck about me? Which is a whole nother rant. I should probably write that down for my next rant. Why do we as humans loan for something that doesn't want us back? I feel like a lot of people, you could have 100 things going for you, but if one thing's not, you're gonna fucking hyper focus on that. It's like you're gonna obsess over it, and a lot of people, because of that, they don't realize what they have. They let that one negative thing overpower all the positive things, and it drives away those positive things. If you have a ton of friends, but one person doesn't want to be friends with you, and you always complain about it, it's gonna drive away the people that do. Like, why are you so hung up on someone who doesn't give a fuck about you when I'm right here actively caring about you? It seems like you care about someone that doesn't give a fuck about you more than you care about me. It's a weird little thing. But yeah, I mean, I wish I could get out of the rabbit hole, but I'm fucking so far deep. And every time I get out of the rabbit hole, it's because of some like detrimental like thing that I see or something. Like every time it's like something that like I had to get crushed to an extent, to get over it. And it's just like, I shouldn't have to do that every time. I don't want to go through that every time just to get over it. It's really bad, but I mean, it is what it is. I can't really do shit. How I think, is how I think, and what I feel is what I feel. And of course, the little guy in me is just hoping one day I get a text. Maybe I'll wake up and it's just like a hey. It changed my entire like mindset. I could be doing 100 things, so I get that text, everything's gonna hyper focus on that immediately, and in that way it's really funny. I don't know, it's really funny to me how the human brain like does that, or at least my brain. I don't know if everyone's does it, but like if something like is really like, I guess, important to you or whatever, or something, I don't know, and it happens, it's like, oh my fucking god, and like everything like shifts to that thing, and it becomes your hyper focus, and like, I don't know, it's just weird little feeling, and I don't know, maybe I'll talk about my ass, but I don't know. But hopefully something comes soon, just an opportunity, even a small one, not even like a career opportunity, just like a, I've been really wanting to play flag football, ever since I've been like in the gym kind of heavy. And it's like kind of like, I don't know, brought out my competitive nature. I really want to like go play a sport. And out of any sport I'd want to play, it'd be flag football. Just, I don't know. I also never had a football career because my mom never wanted me to, because it was a violent sport. I've always been small, which makes sense, but I don't know. I like that sport a lot. And I like to, like, if I played in a little league or something, like, I'm probably dog shit at football, So, like, I'd feel weird if I just went by myself to go in a league and then made people fucking play with me. when I'm shit, you know. But also like how do you improve, you know? But that'd be cool, and I can meet people there and stuff. But who knows? I think I'm gonna end it. Um, thanks for listening. If you listened, if you didn't, you're not hearing this, so it doesn't really matter. Um, um, Saturday. I hope you have a good weekend. And you know, just keep your head up. That's all we can do in this world is, you know, when things get you down, when you get knocked down, only thing you could do is just keep getting up, you know? It's not over until you tap out. It's only, you know, in the sense of a boxing fight, it's over when you get knocked out and when the timer runs out. And your timer ain't running out for about 80 years on average. So you don't get knocked out, you know? You got to just keep getting up. But thank you for listening. If you didn't, you didn't. If you enjoyed, that's cool. If you didn't, that's also cool. Have a lovely day. Peace.